So this video is about melanin and chlorophyll and the similarities of melanin and chlorophyll. And then at the end, I'm just gonna pull a few cards, just to see, and some advice cards. But I don't think I'm gonna make this too long because I'm about to go to town with my sister. So yeah. Yo, these pants, they make me look like I have a pudgy tummy. Oh well, I love it. I love my pudgy tummy. But anyways, so melanin and chlorophyll. So everybody has melanin, but some people have more melanin in their body than others. So that's just side note. Okay, so melanin and chlorophyll. Melanin. Okay, let me give myself an example. I'm black, right? So because of my skin and the darkness of my skin, when I go out in the sun, I absorb the rays. My skin absorbs the rays. Just like this black shirt, it gets hotter because it's absorbing the heat. My skin absorbs the sun. So melanated people absorb the sun, right? Just like with plants, they absorb the sun. They go through a process of photosynthesis, which is taking in information from the sun and like going towards the sun, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get their food. That's how they get their information. Their food, their information comes from source. It comes from the sun. Okay, so the only difference between melanin and chlorophyll is like a carbon atom or something like that. Like we're both carbon atoms. We both thrive off of carbon. So yeah, sorry, my sister is talking. But whenever you go out in the sun, you're doing the same exact thing as the plants. You're taking in the information of the sun. So whenever you do go outside and take information from the sun, you are activating certain molecules and certain parts of your genes whenever you're out in the sun. So that's why it's very important for melanated beings to eat a mainly plant-based diet, because that is how we had first evolved. That's what we first started eating until we deviated from the natural way and started consuming animal flesh instead of the flesh of plants and fruits. So yeah, that's one thing. So taking in the information of plants, and then going out in the sun, so taking in information from the plants, I mean that by eating plants, eating fruits and eating vegetables and stuff like that. You eat them and you go out in the sun, you're photosynthesizing. You're getting information from that plant, you're getting information from from the sun. So anything that you eat, you photosynthesize whenever you go out in the sun. So you, it's like you're downloading information when you go out in the sun and you've like eaten it. It's like, okay, let's say that you go to the app store, right? You go to the app store and there's all these apps that you could download onto your phone. So you click on the one that you want to download, right? You click on the app that you feel like you want to download. Let's say that you're being unconscious about it. You're just downloading a random app, right? You're downloading a random app and you don't know really what it's used for, but you're downloading it. You're downloading the app. So it's like it's on your system. It's on your system. Like just like the food that you eat, it's in your system. Like regardless of whether you know what is in your food, the food that you're eating or not, that information gets stored in your system because you are the one that chose to download that information onto your system. So if you know what you're eating, if you know what you're downloading, you know what it's used for, you know what the app is used for, you can use that app accordingly. Just like the food. If you know what you're eating, if you know what it does for your body, you can use that food accordingly to help you with whatever it is that you need. Let's say that you want more brain power, you want to be less tired, you want to lose weight in certain areas of your body, you want to make your hair grow, you can eat certain foods to do that and maintain optimum health. So whenever you are eating death or flesh, first of all, we don't know how all of our animals are sourced. We don't know how they're grown. Most of them are like, and not farm raised, but what do you call those? It's not a plant. Might as well be a plant. But they're raised in unhealthy ways. Like, they live in their waste. They're killed in terrible ways, like inhumane ways. And that information is stored in the flesh of that animal when it's dead. So when you eat that animal and you, first of all, that meat, that flesh is not going anywhere for a while, because flesh rots in the intestines. When you eat meat, it will rot in your system. You cannot properly get rid of waste. And I feel like that's definitely one of the reasons of constipation for a lot of people, irritable bowel syndrome as well, is because of constant consumption of flesh. Not even to mention like the type of diseases you get like later down the line when you're older. So like dementia, or like having to get colonoscopies and stuff like that, heart attacks, clogged arteries, all of that because of flesh. But once you're constantly like moving energy, so because when you eat plants and vegetables, you're constantly going to the restroom. So whenever you do eat that flesh, right, and then you go out in the sun, like I said earlier, you're like a plant. You're photosynthesizing. You're getting that. Oh, hi. Anyways, so you're photosynthesizing like the plant, right? Oh shit. So you're taking in that information, like that information is getting downloaded onto your drive. Hi. Oh shit, my bad. Let me stop. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, you are downloading that information when you go outside in the sun. So any fear, any pain that that animal may have felt, when you eat it, that's what you're getting into your body. And then it's not like it happens in your real life, but there are certain situations that cause it. I love you. Oh. Okay, now I'm sidetracked. But yeah, but yeah, that's how chlorophyll and melanin are related. So I'm going to pull some cards because I totally lost track. Oh my god, I fucking lost track. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards just to see, and then I'm gonna get off here because I miss you too. I miss you too. Because okay, let me stop talking. I miss you. Okay, we have the Tower. We have the Eight of Wands. we have the Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, okay, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Sorry, I'm just really happy right now. Anyways, so yeah, what I'm getting from this is something is quickly coming to an end. Something is like successfully ending something quickly, or like some type of like mental process has quickly changed, or it's something victorious, something that'll help you, something that will help you move forward. Whatever that is, it's like energy. I feel like it's like, I see that as energy. It's like spiritual energy, something that's getting lit. Let me show these cards to you. So something has been struck down and it was fast. But it's like, it's something successful. It turns out to be something successful, or something that was supposed to come down for your success, for your benefit. Speaking of benefit, we'll talk about that at the end, but we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So this is being self-sustained, being totally stable. And then we have the Lovers. So this is like love. Do you love yourself? Do you love who you are? Do you love how you treat yourself? And I feel like a lot of people are. Especially with whatever is happening, but with whatever is coming down, it's like seeing your worth, taking care of yourself, wanting to be stable, needing to be stable, being able to be stable and really love yourself. And I want to say, like, not let other things shake you or sway you or make you unhealthy. It's like a sense of self-worth and spiritual growth. Bye! And then you have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So it's like, okay, with this, it's fighting for what you want. You're fighting for what you want because it's something that gives you joy, something that you're passionate about. It's like something that you will come out on top in. It might be like a clash of ideas, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that you truly believe in, something that you're not going to give up on. For a lot of people. Or something or someone is coming and it's going to be something or someone that they're willing to fight for. But yeah, okay, so let's get some advice cards, because honestly, in the middle of this whole reading, it's about you really loving yourself, but you're 100% stable. You will be 100% stable. You are. Speak it into existence. You're 100% stable because you are a child of this earth. You're a child of the universe. Like the earth, this is earth element too. The earth will never like let you down. Oh, and that's another thing. Let's go back to melanated beings, okay? Because here's the thing. We're supposed to be taking care of the earth. Because we have such an affinity with the earth, with plants. I mean, look at our skin. We look like the soil, you know what I'm saying? So whatever we produce is supposed to grow. But it's got to be organic. And that's another thing. Like, I know that it's hard to eat organic, but health is wealth. Once you start eating plants and vegetables and stuff like that, your mind changes, your stomach changes, because your stomach communicates with your mind, which communicates with your heart. But anyways, But, yeah, like, we need to, like, be taking care of the earth. Plant our own fruits, our vegetables, Don't litter. Don't litter. Just take care of the earth element, and she will always take care of us. It's just like taking care of a woman. Take care of that female energy, and that female energy will automatically always take care of you. Period. So yeah, that was just like some extra information that I totally forgot to add in there. But let me pull some cards, some advice cards for us. It's funny. We got the Lovers. Okay. One more shuffle. So we have Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. We're in eclipse season. We're in eclipse season. When's the eclipse? Shit. 10. Oh shit. Okay. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight, card number 17. 3 Witchy Sisters, the power of 3, card number 9. What? This eclipse mermaid is tripping me out because we are in eclipse season. We're having a lunar eclipse soon. I don't know when. I don't know when. But when I figure that out, I'm gonna be posting all over about it. But anyways, that shit is intense. It says, Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. A deeply emotional, energetic shift, akin to that of a powerful full eclipse, is taking place in your life. There could be revelations, scandals, and truths being told to at this time. And you may feel the urge to change what you eat. You may be urged to change what you eat. Hold up. Because this is pure spirit. Like, every time, like, bro, okay, hold on. Like, okay. Anyways, how you look and dress, how you express yourself, what classes you take, who you hang out with, and what you thought you wanted to do with your life. If you're on the path, your own soul path, everything that takes place will be good and right, even if it's disruptive. Wow. If you have not placed your feet on the path, Mercury retrograde, sorry. This time may feel more disruptive, tumultuous, and surprising. Any change at this time will bring you closer to who you truly are. It's up to each of us to choose how we move through an eclipse. Only one thing is certain: resistance is futile. So basically it's saying you have no choice but to change. For a lot of you, it's dietary, because I was literally just talking this whole reading, or this whole, I was talking about health and like loving yourself, being stable, knowing who you truly are. Alright, so we have strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Card number 17. One dilemma with living in a world you feel you must protect is that you fear other people intruding on it, disturbing the delicate balance. Wow. Once again, like, it's like kind of talking about what I was talking about with the earth and taking care of the earth. Taking care of the earth is like a reflection of you taking care of yourself. You taking care of yourself is a reflection of you taking care of the earth. Okay. So you hold on tighter to whatever you have or whatever you feel makes you you. The truth is your inner world is richer than most, and it's an imaginative paradise or hell, depending on your state of mind. Talking about the mind, like I said, it depends on what's in your mind, and the stomach and the mind communicate. So when you put that food into your body, you're getting that information. So once you start putting healthier foods into your body, it's easier for you to be mentally upbeat. It's easier for you to reach enlightenment. It's easier for you to experience bouts of serendipity or joy. Just saying. Just saying. When you receive this card, please let go. Just a little. And notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving others. And this therefore helps you recreate your world anew. It's likely you will choose carefully who you allow in, but at least one person does not need to be let in, and at least one security blanket needs to be shown the door, just for the moment. So there's something that we hold on to that we feel like we need, but we really don't need to hold on to that anymore. And that is part of that tower energy. And it's going to let go, like it's going to be gone like quickly. But like I said earlier, it's successful. Like it's something that'll make you successful at the end. So the last card we have is the 3 Witchy Sisters. The power of 3. Something that's happened will happen twice, then 3 times. Something that's already happened twice will happen one more time. And something that has happened 3 times is now complete, finished. Farewell, finally, by the 3 who are in charge of these strands of fate, and repeat in 3s till the lesson is learned. So there's a lesson for a lot of us that is finally being learned, and now we can let go of this situation. Now we can let it go. But if we don't let it go, the universe will basically rip it out from under us if we're not willing to let something go. And I'm really trying to look into this. For a lot of people, it's like letting go of maybe past relationships as well that were unhealthy, or current relationships that might be healthy or unhealthy. I'm sorry, don't let go of a healthy relationship. What the fuck is that? What is that? But it's like going after your passions and being willing to fight for what it is that you actually want, what it is that brings you emotional fulfillment. Wow. But if it's there was a lesson that was constantly being repeated in a lot of our lives, that I feel like we finally learned, and now it's time to move on. And that, I want to say that a part of that lesson is self-love. Loving yourself first, because what you feel on the inside is then automatically reflected on this physical plane, and that's how you become stable and grounded in yourself and who you are. Once you know who you are, once you're stable and grounded in that knowing, look at you. You're the person with the coin. You're the lady with the coin. Male or female. But you have an air about you that people can see, and nobody can fuck with you. Because you love yourself. And this is the yin and the yang, right? That we all have within ourselves. We have masculine and feminine energy, positive and negative energy, light and dark energy. But that's just our duality. That is our duality. We all have a duality, and we have to accept parts of ourselves, every part of ourselves. We have to accept and love every part of ourselves. And that's something that I feel like a lot of people are starting to do. Regardless if it may seem dark to someone, or undesirable to someone, I feel like a lot of people are not caring anymore. It's like, look, this is me. This is what I do. This is what I. Not saying that and I'm not even saying that in a lower vibrational way. Oh, you like to hurt people, shit like that. No, it's just knowing certain facets of you and understanding certain facets of you that you used to look down upon. It's moving past that and really loving yourself and taking care of yourself. Yeah. There's a cycle ending. There's definitely a cycle ending. Alright? So, I love you guys.